Hello everyone, welcome back to the Phone Museum. Today we are going to look at some default app from Galaxy Tab 7.7. And let's go to default applications. Let's start with the alarm app. In the alarm, it's just basic alarm. Usually alarms are inside of a clock application. In the clock application, there's an alarm, a timer, stopwatch, and word clock. But in here, there's only alarm control. So I can add alarm in the time, how many repeat, I can label, ringtone, vibration, snooze, so those kind of stuff. In the setting, I can setting for the alarm volume and snooze duration, repeat, those kind of stuff. Side button setting and default ringtone. So I can change to different ringtone, something like that. And for the S Planner is simple calendar application. The one cool thing is in here, show control, then I can see like more. For example, if there's an event, then I can see the event right now, and there's a little preview for the overall calendar, those kind of stuff. I wish it has a next month or previous month, not same month. But anyways, and unlike Galaxy Note series, it doesn't have a handwriting calendar because it's lack of pen. But funny thing is, in the mini apps, they have a pen memo for the. I mean, this doesn't support S Pen, but it has pen memo, but doesn't have a handwriting calendar. It's kind of funny, but anyways, that's not important. And let's go to camera application. The camera is just basic old TouchWiz camera UI. On the left, there's a like flash control or all the way like many features, but like a Samsung, you can customize all the feature up here. So let's go to setting. In the setting, there's an add shortcut, which is you can change all the things. For example, I don't want timer here, then I can remove, and I want to put resolution. Then it's all changed. So let's go over one by one. So self portrait is front facing camera switcher and flash control, auto on or off. Shooting mode, there's single, smart shot, and panorama. Action shot. Single shot is just regular photo. Smart shot is when camera detects a smile face, then it's automatically release a shutter, so take a picture. And panorama is basic panorama. Action shot is when Galaxy S4 release, they call as a drama shot. So it take off lots of picture for the moving object, and it make a one big picture with the moving objects. So I had really good sample took by Galaxy Note 1, but because of the privacy issues, because that's not myself, that's one of my friends, so I cannot show on here. That's quite unfortunate. But you can simply type in Galaxy S4 drama shot. You can see some examples on the web page. And there's sim mode, non, landscape, night, sports, party, sunset, dawn, text, and candlelight. And you can change the brightness from -2 to +2. And focus mode as autofocus or macro focus. Timer all the way up to 10 seconds. Infect, just basic infect. Resolution all the way up to 3.2 megapixel. White balance, you can change the white balance. And you can change the metering, grid line, geotagging, and change the storage. And I can reset the settings. And for the video, it has a little notification for be careful, do not block the microphones, and it shows up which position there's mic. Okay, and you can change this setting of course, shortcut. And the one different thing is resolution, which is all the way up to 1280 by 720 with 30 frames per second. And there's no special different settings about it. So let's talk about the picture quality. Because the camera resolution is pretty low, and this is over 9-10 years old device, so the picture quality is not so good. The resolution is not high enough, so when you zoom in, it lack of details and does not have HDR feature. So when you take a photo, then either the screen is white or the object is too dark. And these days smartphone, when you take a photo, the camera is automatically make a autofocus, and then when you press the shutter button, it immediately take a picture. But this one, when you click the shutter button, then after that it try to take a focus. So for example, when I take a picture, I click the shutter button and it try to focus and then take a picture. So there's a quite a delay between click the shutter button and take a picture. So you have to take a picture in a moment, then there's a high possibility that you miss that moment. And also, do not expect a good quality at night or low light condition. And for the panorama, it reduced the resolution and the brightness change rapidly in scene by scene. So it's not the best quality, and there's a little dark bar between it, so not the best. And cannot take 360 pictures. It's about 150-degree, those kind of stuff, not too wide. And for the video sample, I will post right up corner. I put on the link. And for the Samsung's gallery app is just basic Samsung gallery app, so it's nothing big different. But it's a bit different between Samsung's smartphone version and this one. This one is kind of touchy 5.0, but it's have a 4.0 features as well. So in 5.0, in the smartphone, for example, Galaxy Note or S3, it's about vertical swipe, but this one is horizontal swipe. And in the S3, I swipe left to see all the albums. So I click the albums, pictures, and I drag to move or copy to different album. But this one cannot do that. And in the S3, they have a kind of cool feature like spiral and those kind of stuff, animation effect. But this one doesn't have it. And there's a camera shortcut, and I can select the album and make a available in offline, those kind of stuff, but nothing special. And for the DMB, which is a TV program application, so you can watch TV through this tablet. There's a little screen resize, and when I pull the antenna, I can see the signal up here. But it's right now I'm in the inside of house, so it's a bit slow, and there's I can see the TV, then I can see all the list, and I can capture the picture, and I can record, and I can set the sleep timer and go to setting for the screen size for full screen or 4:3 ratio, or watch environment is indoor or outdoor. If I put indoor, then it try to get more signal, so it drain more battery. And I can screen color tone as well. I prefer warm because this old day AMOLED technology has a kind of bluish tone into it. So, and plus warmer tone can save delay the burn-in issue as well, because burn-in issue comes with the lack of blue light. So DMB, it still work in 2012, 21, but the DMB resolution is pretty low. So in 720p screen, the quality is not so good. And for the music application, just like this, and it's pretty normal. So in the landscape mode, then there's a little tab on the left and with the music on the right. But if I'm playing a music, for example, then there's a controller on the right as well. So I can see the little thumbnail and with the list. And there's a button for the pause, previous music and next music, those kind of stuff. And I click one more time to zoom in. There's a bit of a lag, but you can zoom in to change the sound alive. This one I told there's a two bottom speaker, not rear stereo speaker, but it still supports the virtual 7.1 channel. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It tried to show some like stereo effect, but because of the speakers on the only one side and try to have a stereo effect, but it's not really stereo effect, but they put like some part there's a volume up, some part volume down, those kind of stuff, but so it's kind of weird. It's hard to explain. And you can listen via Bluetooth, share, set as alarm or ringtone, those kind of stuff. In the setting, there's sound alive again, and when you go to custom, then you can change the equalizer and 3D bass, those kind of stuff. And if there's a lyric, then you can see the lyric. This one, I guess they don't have it. Let's see this one. Yeah, so you can see the lyric if it support. And pretty much that's it. On the horizontal vertical mode, then is much bigger, like so. And when I go back, it looks like more like smartphone like UI, unlike before. So landscape was like this, smart vertical like that. And let's go to the video player. Video player is really nice. Tablet UI, left and right, there's a different thing, and there's all the folders. And let's watch one video. Then in the setting, there I can change the play speed to 1.5 times faster or 0.5 times slower. And it also have a sound alive, but something weird is in the music it has virtual 7.1 channel, but in the music video player it's only 5.1 channel. So it's kind of more like TouchWiz 4.0 kind of stuff, not 5.0. And it doesn't have a pop-up play like a Galaxy S3 or Galaxy Note 1 after upgrade to the TouchWiz 5.0. And for the 5.1 channel, it's same as a music app. The tablet tried to give a stereo effect, but it's not really stereo effect, so it's kind of weird sound kind of stuff. So I prefer to listen 5.1 channel when I listen in the earphone, not in the speaker. And one thing you notice that is I try to watch in full screen, but there's a little soft key is still on. So you can see there's a little dot. So I click the dot, it just pop up again. You can see there's dot. So even I try to make a full screen, there's no way to make a full screen because there's soft key is always on eating up this much space. So unlike Android smartphone version, it doesn't go all the way down for automatically. But Samsung, they make really good quality video player. So other than that, there's no bad thing about it. And Social Hub is Samsung's BadaOS and like old time Android. They try to make this kind of application which is connect to the SNS, Facebook, Twitter, or Me Today to see all the new feed in one app. So if there's a Facebook notification, then there's one Me Today, Twitter, those you can see in one application to see all the social media. But I tried to add account, but cannot log in to the Facebook anymore because their license is done or something. So I can see all the message and emails. So it receive all the emails and message in the one place. And AR book is in 2011. Samsung, they tried to make some cool AR book for the kids. So when I click the try it out, then it's turn on the camera. And if I have a book, then it scan the book page, then it show up the little AR character, those kind of stuff. So in the video sample, then like so, when I post the page, then there's some character pop up, those kind of stuff. But unfortunately, I don't have any books, and I think they stop support. I cannot demonstrate up here. But one sad thing is Samsung, they push hard on AR on the past, but now they don't try as hard as Apple's. That's quite unfortunate. And for the default internet browser is not updated anymore, so it's a lack of some security issues. So some web page I cannot enter with this browser, but still just basic searching is still doable. And I using this basic default application for downloading something because I tried to 5 different browser and this is the best one to download something. So I have to download something, then I copy the link and paste it here to download. And this basic default browser, because this is a tablet, so there's a tab view for the web page. And click the menu, there's nothing special. Desktop view or save for the offline reading, then it just save whole page. And even without internet connection, it's load from the storage to show the page. It's pretty cool. It's a Android default kind of stuff. And in the color, I can change the brightness level to save the battery, but I don't like that feature because way too blue. And in the setting, there's just general setting, privacy, those kind of stuff. Nothing special. It's just basic Android default. And there's quick control. In the smartphone version, I really like the quick control, but in the tablet version, it's kind of not so good. I can change the tab from the here. I can add tab, but it can add all the way up to 8 pages. So come on. That's why I don't like this this version. Come on, I wanna go setting. Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to control somehow in tablet. Anyways, the tab is maximum 8 page, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And I cannot add more tab. 8 is the maximum. Anyways, the calculator is just TouchWiz 4.0 like all-star calculator, nothing special. Word clock is again basic word clock, And one cool thing is the save country is on the layout map. It's pretty cool. And I can click it to the zoom in. And I can add a new city. There's a little globe, which is pretty nice. And the time, the sunset and those kind of stuff is in real time, which is pretty cool. I like those kind of stuff. And I can change to order like so. Nothing fancy. And there's a Memo, which is basic memo apps. So I can see in the like a post-it kind of stuff or kind of grid kind of stuff. And in here I can do pin lock like so. If I want to see the memo, then I have to type the thing. So just type test. Then there's a like memo, and if I want to pin it, press and hold lock, then it's locked. Oh yeah, then I can see the memo. And there's a pen memo app. So the I don't know what they make two different applications, because in the pen memo you can see in the this or this, but in here you can also type as well. So there's a kind of no reason to be two different apps, and you can draw, erase, change the color, pen size, and yeah, I can change the pen mode and those kind of stuff. So there's no reason to have a two separate application. The one thing is this one I cannot unlock. Probably that's why they make a two different app. I don't know. Anyways, in photo editor is just basic photo editor. Is more feature than I expect. There's a kind of like a draw to just select the part I want, those kind of stuff, and rotate, resize, crop, color, effect, and there's more tool. So it's a pretty feature packed photo editor for the default app. And voice recorder is basic voice recorder, nothing too special. Just I can change the storage option, default name, quality, and that's it. And my file is basic file application. Task manager is same as a recent app button task manager, nothing special. Let's kill the music app. And that's it for the basic apps on Galaxy Tab 7.7. And next video we will go over settings in Galaxy Tab 7.7 Android ICS. So hopefully see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.